Hey guys. What up? What you guys doing? I just got home from work like an hour ago, so I'm tired. It's been a long day. I actually left for work even earlier today and I am tired. And I still need to edit this video. Hey Roman. What up, what up? I keep thinking I do need to play some music in the background, and then I just always end up forgetting. Chilling as usual. I'm usually working as usual. I don't know, I think a lot of it is I'm just so I don't like being bored. Never suited me well to be bored. So, that's why I work a lot. To answer the title, both. I know. I want both for sure, obviously. But I feel like the most emotional one for me would be the mom and daughter reunion. Shania, what's up? You should react to Euphoria. I did. No, wait. Which one did I react to? I know I reacted to the Christmas special, and I'm pretty sure I reacted to... I did do it. Yeah. I was gonna say, I was like, didn't I react to Euphoria? I did. You work from home? Lucky. I say lucky. Sometimes I can work from home with my job. But depending on what I'm doing, some stuff I can do from home that's going to be like I get a lot of stuff done, but then the other type of stuff that I have to do is better in the office. So it's kind of a toss-up. Ultimately, I would love to work from home though, because I'd get so much shit done. Honestly though, if I wanted to work from home, I would want to work from home for myself. Though, that's my thing. We'll get there one day. Anna and I want to start a business. We're just trying to still figure out the details on everything. Well, when Raelle sees Scylla, she's probably going to try and kill her. Maybe. Depends on how they reunite. It depends on... Because I think what might happen... And I didn't watch the promo, so I have no idea what it's going to be like. Sorry. They might, if they save her, then she might not try to kill her, but that's a if. That's a big if. Gothic Love Story, what's up? Jackie Daniels. Oh, and guess who is losing hearing in their right ear, bestie? You? Are you losing hearing in your right ear? It took me a minute because I was like, General Alder? Because I think General Alder's voice is damaged after what had happened. So, hoping that she doesn't lose that power, but either that or it's going to take a hot minute for it to heal. Well, Scylla and Willa, Alder, Anacostia, Tally, and Abigail are going to save her. Oh yeah, I believe she's gonna be saved. I think they're all gonna end up going after her, for sure. But it's gonna be... I don't know. I really want to see that reunion between the mom and the daughter, though. I have a feeling I might get teary-eyed. I don't know if I'm gonna cry. I'll probably cry. I'm just preparing for it, and I might cry. I'm just gonna give you guys a heads up. I might. It's a big maybe. Usually when it comes to mom stuff, I like bawl like a big fat baby. Yes, who else? I'm losing hearing in my right ear. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're losing your hearing. Do you know what it's from? Not much. Looking for something to watch. Maybe I should catch up on the last Motherland episode. Oh yeah, definitely. It was a good one. They're getting better and better. for sure. When I was a teen, I thought about opening my own photography firm. That's cool. I'm not good at photography. Not good taking photos. Not good having photos taken of me. Not very good at that. Anna's very good at it. Taking photos and getting her photo like she just looks flawless in all of her photos, but so maybe I always told Anna if she wanted to do something like that, then I could be like her office manager or equipment manager, or like whatever I titled it. But that was pretty much it, because I'm not very good at that stuff. They probably have a spell to fix Alder. Probably. They probably do. When Scylla knocked Anakashi out and stole the child, I started dying of laughter, and Scylla needs more screen time. She does. Scylla's such a badass. And I kind of got like a little bit, especially when Alder told Anacostia, like, stay with me. That whole scene. I was like, yeah, because General Alder is like a motherly figure to Anacostia. I don't know yet. I got an ear infection. Then after I got a hearing test, and my hearing in my right ear is at 60%. Oh. Jessica kept liking my tweets during the live tweeting. Liking and responding to my theory. So I'm scared I'm right. Oh no. About what? I got into photography when I was in the 8th grade. Good for you. That's a good hobby to have. I'm just not very good at it. Not very good at it. I was trying to always think of what I was good at, like what I could do to make a business out of it. I'm very good at shooting, very good at weapons in general. So I always thought about like starting a gun range or something, but then I'm like, there's so much legal stuff with a gun range that I don't know if I want to deal with it. And kind of the same for other weapons, but not nearly as much as like gun control and stuff. So but so I always kind of wanted to learn how to make my own knives and stuff. I thought that would be super cool, but I don't actually know how to do that yet. So I'm good at shooting and throwing axes, apparently. So anything weaponry, I'm very good at. So I'm kind of good at some other stuff too. I just really have to think about it. One of the things that I was just really good at that I will always remember is just the weapon stuff. So just trying to figure out what to make a business out of that, or just doing something else. We have a couple of cool ideas for some other stuff, but I don't know. We don't know which one we want to decide on just yet. Even this day, my mom says I'm the movie buff of the family. Oh, I'm definitely the movie buff of my family. Cassie says that until she's up against me. Shooting? I don't know. That's one thing that I know that I'm good at. I've won a bunch of competitions for it. That's one thing I'm very confident in, but also I can be very, very cocky in. So I don't like to talk about it like too much, because I don't like my cocky side, and I know that that'll push it towards my cocky side, but yeah. I take a lot of pride in things that I am good at, because I just don't think that I really have the skill to be good at a whole lot of stuff. So whenever I am good at things, which is not a lot, it makes me a little bit cocky. So Yeah. I'm decent at video games, but I'm not like good at video games. I was probably really, I think the more I would play video games, the better I would be, but I don't play video games a whole lot anymore. Even Anna asked me a little bit ago, she was like, when are you going to play games on stream again? And I was like, shit, I don't even know. I haven't even played games since the last time that I'd streamed playing games was the last time I'd played a game. And that was months ago. I have to go for a few minutes, so I'll be back. Okay, cool. What else? I'll probably do it like soon. But usually we get on a lot of tangents in here, and then it'll take up like the whole hour of streaming. So, and I can only do like an hour right now because I have to edit whenever I get done. So, just trying to fit everything in without like overwhelming myself, without hitting burnout or anything. I died when Anacostia screamed when she saw Alder collapse. I rewatched that scene like 3 times. I know. It was very emotional. Like that whole situation between Anacostia and Alder. And because no matter what, Alder could do just about anything, and Anacostia will always stay by her side. I know that she is kind of being by Scylla's side as well, because Rael either. Why do I keep doing that? Anacostia she wants to do right. And so sometimes when she thinks that way, it's not always in that moment siding with Alder. But I think she will always be there for Alder. She will always be on Alder's side. So, and that's always kind of like, it was emotional episode for Anacostia and Alder. That's the opposite of me with my photography. Oh, so are you not confident and cocky, but you're still good at it? Those are like the best people to be. The people that are just so good and they don't even have to like tell people that they're good. But the way that my personality is I'm like, look, I'm actually good at something, guys. That's how I am. So that's how come sometimes whenever I talk about that type of stuff, I can almost be kind of cocky because I'm not good at a lot of things. So I just take pride in that, especially. And I love, like, I want to really bad learn how to make knives and learn how to, because I have a knife collection. I actually have one right here that I got not too long ago. It actually looks like, what's her name? Not Eve. Who is it? I went blank. In Lucifer. What the fuck is her name? Not Eve, but the other one. Maze. I figured it out because I was like, I was thinking back, like, at some of the videos. But it looks kind of like, and that's not it almost looked like there was an imperfection, but it's not. I actually used it to cut up a box the other day. So there's like some sticky stuff. It is crazy ass sharp. Like crazy. I didn't realize because I cleaned it the other day. So it's double-edged. It is so cool. I got it on Father's Day because I got another one for my dad. So it is double-edged. So far, this is my favorite one. But it came with this like sheath. And it's already peeling. Hold on, I'm trying to figure it out. It's already peeling the inside of the sheath. anytime I take it out and put it back in. I try to be like super careful with it, even like putting it back in, because it's so sharp. It's cutting through the sheath. But yeah, this thing is crazy ass sharp. Like I said, when I went to go clean it, I cut off the first layer of skin on my thumb. Didn't even notice. It was so sharp. And I got it from the farmer's market over here, from a guy who sells his stuff here. And then he also sold axes and swords, and I was like, oh shit, like I'm gonna have to come back and get some more of this guy's stuff. My parents just bought like a whole like kitchen set of knives, like handmade knives, the other day. So it's pretty crazy. That one's my favorite one though. I want to get more and more into knife collecting, but there's a lot of things. I'm trying to save my money up right now because we're doing a lot of important things in the month of October. So that's going to require a lot of money. Exactly. I see them like a mother and a daughter. Yeah. That's how I see them. Because Alder raised Anacostia. Well, really the army did. But like Alder did as well. Okay, I'm back. Did you see the Lucifer promo pics? I did. I watched the, basically the promo video / what is it? Trailer? But I pretty much saw it so quickly that I was like, oh, well, now I can't do a reaction on it, but oh well. But I really like that knife, and I want more knives. My dad's knife is pretty cool. He has like it doesn't look like that. It looks like a normal blade, but it's got a really cool handle on it. And because I bought it on Father's Day and I bought 2, he gave me a discount, because he already had like a Father's Day discount, and then he had a discount when I bought 2. And then he gave my parents another discount whenever they bought their kitchen set this past weekend. But I eventually want to get an axe from him and a sword from him too. Like I want to have, if I could, I would decorate this entire room just full of blades. And I just think it would be so cool. But I would want to learn how to make them too, so. It wasn't a trailer? Oh. Okay. It pretty much looked like a trailer. Funny that the actresses are about the same age. Oh, yeah. Isn't that funny? Well, General Alder plays, or the lady that plays General Alder, I can't remember what her name is at the top of my head. I know what it is, but like I'm not very good with names. She plays like a 300 and something year old woman. General Alder is like 380 or something like that. So, any thoughts of what they're going to do for the final season of Lucifer? I think they're gonna probably do more. If I'd had to say off of my opinion, they're gonna be focusing more on hell and heaven, because maybe not even so much heaven. I think they're gonna be trying to figure out what's gonna be going on with hell and him being God and like all that. It was a date announcement with Gotcha, or other seasons. Wait, really? They have the same age? I think they're close in age. Unless you saw the leaked trailer. I don't think I did, but I don't know. Sarah, 328. No, I know. I know General Alder's name is Sarah. I know it's Sarah Alder. I was thinking that the actress who plays her, I couldn't remember what her name was. But yeah, so she's 328. And then, hold on. Now it's gonna bother me. Let me look up who the actual... Lynn Renee is who she is. Played by. "42. Let's see how old Anacostia is. "41. So General Alder is 42. Anacostia is 41. Anacostia was born August 27th, 1979. And she was born May 17th, 1979. So they're only a couple of months apart. They're only like 3 months difference in age. So not really even a year. I just came up with a scene from the first season where you could see children running and the two of them talking. Which one? Alder and Anacostia? Maze and Eve are definitely married because I saw the wedding ring in the promo pic. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Alder is over 300 years old. She ain't 41. Well, technically, the actress who plays her is 42. She's 42. She just turned 42 back in May. Anacostia is, the lady who plays her is Demetria, and she is 41. She'll be 42 in August. Talk about having like an older lady fantasy. General Alder all the way. Yep, Alder and Anacostia. I remember that because I think, was it in season 1 where they had a flashback of little Anacostia with Alder? I think so. You said Alder, not Sarah. Yeah, I know, but the character is General Alder. I just call her General Alder because that's like the proper way that you're supposed to like call her, because she's a general and then you call her by her last name. But I know her first name is Sarah. I was trying to figure out who played her and what her name was, like what her actual name was. But it's Lynn Renee. That's the name I was trying to think of. I know Demetria, she always responds to my DMs. She seems like really cool. I just saw some like little things I just scrolled past just a second ago. I finished Fear Street last week. Dude, I binge watched it in one day. It was so good. I'm gonna see if Anna, I don't think she's watched it yet. She needs to. I think Anna would actually like it. Jessica always sees my tweets when I don't even tag her. She's pretty too. She's pretty. They're all pretty. They're all gorgeous. All of them are gorgeous. I love Fear Street so much. Yeah. I know, Fear Street is amazing. You're lucky you didn't have to wait a week for each one. Yeah, I'm glad that I waited. I'm glad that I actually like waited until they were all out. I think Ruby Lane was my favorite killer. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't know if I thought about it. The only one that maybe would be the Axe Killer, just because he had basically his own movie. I mean, I know Skull Mask had his too, but... And then the Preacher kind of sort of had his, but I don't... Skull Mask is just boring. He just reminds me of Scream, and then the Preacher was just... Ugh. Creepy. So he wasn't really my favorite killer. He's just creepy. Have you watched any of the After the Storms? No, I haven't. I haven't watched any of those yet. Jessica DM'd me and said the funniest fucking thing ever. What'd she say? No, that Billy kid was my favorite and only had 30 seconds of screen time. I think he could potentially be my favorite, but I don't know, like, any information about him. But I think he could potentially be my favorite killer because he's like a perfect level of like creepy, but without being like gross. You know, like how the preacher was. No. I need a movie of him. Yeah, I agree. I think that they need to do, I think they need to do more movies in general. The Axe Killer reminded me of Leatherface. They all kind of reminded me of another killer of some sort. It looked like the one from The Strangers 2. Lord, sorry guys. Like I said, it's been a long day. I woke up at like 4 this morning to record Motherland Fort Salem and then to go to work early, and then I took a test today, and then got off of work at like 6 and then got home 6:40 something, ate cereal, and then I came on here. Usually they give so much more information. Oh, the storm, after the storms? I need to watch it. I don't know if I will react to it or if I'm just gonna watch it. How long are they? And how many? Are they after like is there one like after, technically after each episode or whatever? After the storms are a mess, lots of info about plots and characters. Okay, well I'll definitely watch it. I just need to figure out, because I'm still trying to, I need to figure out what I'm going to watch that I'm not reacting to, because in the mornings, like I typically just rewatch some stuff that's like 20 minutes long, because that's when I'll kind of just like have my coffee moment and just kind of do that in the mornings before I get ready. Elliot said when Ray L was singing, she was thinking of Scylla. I could see that. I could see that. I thought it was beautiful, her voice, and I'm like, I wonder, do you guys know? I'm sure you guys know if that was her real voice or not. Lee already said she had plans for that end of credit scene in 1666. Watched the After the Storms for the last 7 episodes tonight, like 6 minutes. It's released after each episode airs, like 4 to 6 minutes. Oh, okay. So, I'll go in there and watch it tonight. Not all of them, but tonight before I go to bed. But whenever I get off here, I'm gonna edit that video. Sorry. I'll go in there and then watch it, some of them, and then, yeah. That was her real voice. It was pretty. Taylor and Amelia both can sing. That was actually Taylor's guitar. Was it really? I was wondering if that was actually her guitar too. Because it didn't look like a movie type of guitar or like whatever, you know, because it looked worn, but it didn't look too worn where they were trying to make it look too worn or like too brand new or any of that. So watch the video on YouTube of Taylor and Amelia singing, and I don't think it's copyrighted because someone uploaded it and it was fine. I'll go in there and take a look at it. She's so good. Who's so good? Oh, Taylor? Oh my god, guys, I cannot quit yawning. Gaming... Is it supposed to be with? Or gaming with something Carlo is the best? I can't tell because I just yawned a bunch, so my eyes are all watery. Sorry. Hi, hello. Guitar fan, hello, what is up? Yes, it was. I noticed it from Taylor and Amelia video of them singing. Oh, her guitar. I was trying to think of what we were talking about before that. Before she started acting, Taylor said she was going for a music career. I could see that. She could probably make it far, as long as she just... both are difficult industries, I'm sure. But I'm glad that she made it as an actress, at least. Taylor also said it during the live tweeting. I hope Taylor still does something with music because she is so good. We'll see. Hopefully. You never know. Sometimes, like, they end up not doing something because it's, like, too much, or they don't end up enjoying it to, like, pursue a career out of it. They just want to do it for a hobby. Have you watched episode 6 already? I have. I watched it this morning. I woke up at 4 a.m. just to watch it this morning before I got ready for work. So I did watch it. I need to go in and edit the video tonight. So early in the morning, it'll go up on Patreon, and then it'll go out noon tomorrow on YouTube. And then I need to work on tomorrow. I need to work on Young Royals episode 3, because I recorded that last night. Amelia sung during an interview, and she sung one of the seeds from Motherland. Oh, did she? I sing for a hobby. Kudos to you guys. Sometimes I feel like I can sing, and then sometimes I feel like I can't sing. I don't think I would ever try to pursue it as a career, though. I'm not that good at it. Love Taylor's singing in episode 6. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Yeah, I saw that interview. Here's the video. Hold on, I'll open the... Okay, I copied it. Amelia can sing so good. Is Amelia the one who plays Scylla? I don't know who Amelia is, and I know who Jessica is, and I know who Anakashi and Alder now are. It was episode 7? What was episode 7? Last night was episode 6. If that's what you're asking. Or telling. Amelia Home plays Scylla. Oh, okay. Normally, I wouldn't say normally, but because I'm just bad with names, but I can usually remember, it's just because it's a name thing for me, but I can normally remember like the most random facts about them. Amelia lives in Sweden, and when the live tweeting starts, it's like 4 a.m. for her. Oh, shit. Yes, dumbass, I mistyped. Well, damn, my bad. You're the one who said it was episode 7. They all run together sometimes, so I'm like, which one is it again? I always have to, that's why sometimes in the intro, well, it's not just to tell myself when I'm editing it, but it's also to actually tell people like, hey, this is my reaction for like season 2, episode 6 or whatever. But it's also so that like I say it like in the very first part of the episode so that I know what to save the video as. Shut up. You shut up. I live in Italy, and it's like 1:34 a.m. now. Oof, I'm sorry. Well, I'll end the stream around like 8. Well, 8 my time. So 26 minutes. Because it'll take me about an hour to get this video completely done and get it prepared to get uploaded, and then I'm gonna get ready for bed because I'm fucking tired. I had a long ass day. You guys don't even know. Well, I mean, you kind of know because I told you about it. But Taylor said that episode 7 was hard to film because there was a lot of emotional stuff going on. So I'm hoping for Scylla and Rayella reunion. Oh man. I have a feeling I'm gonna get emotional. Cause even when at the end of this episode 6, I get a little teary-eyed, and I even said, I'm like, I'm getting a little teary-eyed because like just thinking about the mother and daughter reunion. And I think it was even emotional for like, I was getting like emotional because it's the fact that Raelle thought her mom was dead, and then not only that, she thought her mom didn't want to see her, and like just so much. So she was like brokenhearted over her mom so many times, and she thinks that her mom is dead. And it's just that friend, though, I'm telling you, in episode 6, that friend knows what's up, because that friend, the mom's friend, Willa's friend from like back from the army, she knows something's up because she gave them a weird look. And then not only that, at the end she was like, oh well, what did she say? Like, I'm gonna get ready for bed, or like something, like I'm tired or something. And she just kind of had this like weird thing after she told her that she didn't show up when requested. And so the friend knows what's what. I'm gonna tell you that much. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. What is? Oh, I skipped some stuff. Hold on. Amelia is from Norway but moved to Sweden as a kid. She can speak Swedish, Norwegian, German, and English. Dang. Scylla and Raelle reunion is episode 7. It was already confirmed. Oh, sweet. So that's what you guys are saying. Amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait. I want both reunions for 2 different reasons. I've been binge watching. Oh wait, hold on. I just want to make sure. I did. I almost skipped. Hold on. Scylla needs more screen time, though. She had so much last season. And Acacia also had limited screen time this season. I know, I think they both need more screen time. For sure. They're both badasses. I've been binge watching Rayella fan videos, so I'm definitely going to be an emotional wreck when they are finally reunited. I know. Me too. Raelle just might be a little pissed off in the beginning. I think in the very, very beginning, she might be like, if Scylla and Willa, just realized that, if Scylla and Willa both go to rescue her first, like if she sees them, then she's going to be very, I think, happy emotional, and then give her a little bit, and then she's going to be mad. If they're the ones that rescue her first. Because everyone's going to try to rescue her. But it depends on if the army beats the spree to rescue her. I hope they give Scylla more screen time. She's such an iconic and amazing... Wait. I skipped another thing. Why do I keep doing that? I've been binge watching... No, wait. I did read that. I hope they give Scylla more screen time. She's such an amazing and iconic... She's such an icon and amazing character. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Yeah, she is. I love Scylla. I love Scylla's character. Petra is fucking spree. I already know, and Jessica liked my theory. I don't know, though. I could see it. I think Petra's a little upset about the whole situation with Abigail, especially in this last episode. because her mom is like not getting her way and stuff like that. And I think Petra wants to be a leader so bad. So I could definitely see it. I don't know if I can fully commit behind it, but I'm not going to be shocked, if that makes sense. I agree with you. She deserves more screen time. Yes, yes. Do you think the connection between Alder and Tally is really gone? Hell nah. No, because I think their connection was stronger than any other connection that was ever formed between her and her biddies. And then not only that, I think that they formed a separate, like a different kind of connection. And that type of connection cannot be severed. I think they're going to try to keep severing the Biddy connection, and that connection is probably gone. But she has a separate connection towards Alder now. Like, her and Alder have a separate connection. Yeah, it was probably created whenever she, like, became a Biddy for her, but it's a separate, completely different, because I can tell you that no other Biddy is having memories like Tally, or like Tally is. I was going to say Talder. Yeah, Talder. But, she's not, no other Biddy is having memories and having these emotion, like such emotion. Like, I know Alder said it's like a mother losing a child, or a child losing a mother. Like, that's what it's supposed to feel like. And yeah, it was, but they share a different kind of connection. So no, I don't think it's gone at all. The friend probably doesn't know, actually. She just knows that Willa isn't dead now because of what Rael told her. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was like, what friend? The mom's friend, Willa's friend. The friend probably doesn't know, actually. She just knows that Willa isn't dead now because of what Rael told her. No, I know. I don't think she knows anything else. I just think she knows that she's not dead. I don't think she knows something else. But Elliot confirmed that it was a cover-up to Willa's death. Petra was Willa's CO and would have wrote the death report. It would also explain why the spree is always 5 steps ahead. True. Like I said, I think they have a mole. For sure. I think they have a mole, whether it's a mole that knows it or not. Like the whole situation with how Nikta was able to see through a Biddy. Like, so I don't know if that's the only mole that's in there or what, but I'm not for it, but I'm not against it at all. So I just think if I don't know, Petra has a little bit of a side to her that maybe I can see that's stopping me from completely believing that, but I think that they're going to try to come up with a big shocker, and that could be it. Also, Petra could keep an eye on Rael for Willa. True. There is that factor too. Petra is a spy in the army, I think. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. When I tweeted that theory, Jessica responded with the eyes emoji. Yeah, is it the one where the eyeballs are like huge? I think that's a definite possibility. Either that or it's someone else that's super, super close. And I think Petra is probably the one that you would be like, oh, no way, like kind of reaction. Because she wanted to be the general so bad. The only reason why I can't see that a little bit is because of Abigail. It's a lot of what Abigail, like, I don't know. I think that's what's stopping me from completely believing it, but maybe I just have to hear like more. I have to just pay attention to Petra more, I think. And just try to see like how I feel about it. That's a good theory. Mm-hmm. The reason the connection was stronger is because of Tally's powers. She is a knower. She a knower or a seer? That makes sense. Yeah, but I hate to, I don't mean this just because I want something to happen between Tally and Alder, because I do, but also I think it's just because they do. It's not just because of her powers. It's everything. It's just the way that their personalities are. It's the way that their bond was created when the whole Biddy situation happened, and then you can't completely sever that. So I think there's a lot there. I think it's because there's a lot there of why that connection can't be severed. Scylla and Willa may have to work with the army to save Rael because the Camarilla can kill them all in one strike. I agree. I think that the Spree and the army are going to have to team up to go against the Camarilla. I just still don't understand why the Spree killed a lot of people, like innocent people. And maybe they weren't all innocent, so maybe there's that. But then it's just, I don't know. I just don't understand why the Spree killed innocent people. I just can't get past that. And I don't know why they were killing innocents. Were you surprised when they revealed Nikta as the founder of the Spree? No, I said it in the first minute. Whenever, because when you see her on the hood, I said, I bet you anything that's Nikta. And then I did say one time, I was like, or it's Scylla playing a prank on the guy because the guy like told her in the previous episode, like he was like, you're weak and like blah, blah. So I thought it was her, but then I was like, no, because it doesn't even sound like Scylla. And I was like, so it's Nikta. You'll see in the reaction if you want to watch it. Yeah, but I wasn't surprised. I caught it, like, right then and there. Episode 7 will be so good. I just can't fucking wait. Oh, I know. Me too. Hey, what's up, Aurora? Have you watched the trailer for episode 7? No, I have not. I don't have TV, so a lot of times if I want to watch the promo for something, I'll have to look it up on YouTube. Rael knows her mom is alive. She just doesn't want to believe it. Maybe. I think she'll still be super shocked when she sees her mom. I think she'll be crazy shocked. That can be true. Yeah, I think she does sense it a little bit. Like maybe because she's like, well, she didn't come see me, so maybe she's still alive. But I don't know. Maybe a little bit more now that the friend was like, well, ghosts can't reject being like brought back or whatever. So maybe it's a little bit in her mind now, but I still think she'll be completely shocked. I hope that nothing happens to anyone when they try to save her. I know, me too. I did like Libba. I liked Libba in the first season, so it kind of sucked that she died, but you know. Spree and Army team up starts episode 8, so I think so. I believe they work together next episode, maybe. True. Petra may not be a part of the Spree, but may not even know Willa is Spree, but knows Willa is alive and is talking to her? Maybe. I could see that. I could definitely see that. My thing is I don't know. Petra, for me, she strikes me as she's power hungry. Yes, that's like the biggest thing about Petra. But she's also very army. So that's what I can't get past a little bit. That and Abigail. I think that Abigail had too much suffering already, so I hope everything goes just fine for her. I know, me too. I can't wait to see what her power thing is going to be. Because you know she's going to come out with like this almighty powerful move or something. It just has to be genuine, and I want to know what it is. It's going to be pretty awesome, though, whatever it is. Abigail is on her road for revenge at this point. Oh, yeah, definitely. Actually, I know the reason the Spree does it. Does what? Kills innocents? I just hope Abigail doesn't do something she'll regret later. Probably. That's Abigail. Abigail gets a little bit of that power hungriness from her mom. But I think Abigail does it because she's so army. And so I think Abigail, her number 1 is army, and then number 2 is power. But it's opposite for Petra. I think Petra will do anything to get that power. They kill people so they give in to their demands of ending. What? Ending what? Subscription? I don't know what you were trying to say. The spree's goal was to dismantle the military or to change the rules. Everyone in the spree are former army soldiers who were done wrong by Alder. I know. But also we don't know the full story. And I don't mean it because I'm like all Team Alder, because I am Team Alder. I will say that. I'm Team Alder. Even if they come out and say Alder was a part of the spree or the Camarilla or something crazy, like stupid like that, I am always going to be Team Alder, even if she comes out to be the villain. Always. But I think we don't, and what I even said this in the last reaction, I even said there's something, like Alder's not telling people the whole story, and Tally especially keeps getting one side of the story, so it's like tainting her view of Alder. And but it's because Alder won't tell her what's going on. And so I feel like if Alder at least told Tally what's going on, then Tally isn't going to have this like nasty thought about Alder, or this like, you know, that she's just this big villain. Because I don't think she's a big villain. I think she's done things that were difficult that a general needed to do, and maybe even mistakes along the way. I'm sure there was. And she's had to pay for them, and yeah, but we don't know. That's the whole point. Like, we don't know her full story, because not only have we not seen her full story, but also she won't tell anyone her full story. And I mean, I'm sure that's there for a reason. And then also for a show's aspect, I'm sure they're gonna wait until, like, because they could put a whole season out there just for General Alder. They could, I even think I said this in a season 1 reaction, they could make a whole prequel show just about Alder, because there's so much. Alder's 328 years old. There's so much that they could come up with Alder's backstory to have a completely separate spin-off show just for General Alder. I would love that. I would watch that totally. They kill people because the tension between witches and non-witches. I know, but still, it's innocence. I can't get past it. Episode 7 will be epic. Oh yeah, for sure. Can't wait. They've been really good. Like, especially these past 2 episodes have been so freaking good. Elliot already confirmed Rael has the feeling but doesn't want to admit it. I could see that. I almost cried for Liba. I don't think I cried, but I was pretty bummed out. I think the spree expect for Nick to, or accept, maybe is what you were trying to say. I think the spree, except for Nikta, may change their goal, because them causing tension added to the Camarilla hating witches, so they may stop that tension. I don't know. The only thing that I can't get past is obviously what happened to Alder at the end of that episode, because obviously Nikta is the one that did that to General Alder, so there's still going to be some hella tension there, and especially if Alder's not going to be able to properly recover. Petra may not know Willa is spree, like I said, but knows she is alive. When Petra checked at the mirror in Scylla's room and just ignored it too. Yeah, I think you're right. I think she doesn't want to admit it because she's like, why has she not come, like, try and come find me and like all that. And maybe that's why she's super emotional right now, is not just because she thought she was dead, so she didn't come see her whenever she tried to bring her back from the dead from like just those few minutes or whatever, but also because she's like, well, she's alive, so how come she won't come and see me? In interviews and on websites, they say why the spree does what they do. Do they? I'll have to look at it. Elliot said that Alder, Willa, and Scylla are morally gray characters. They do what they think was right, but wasn't ethically right. Oh, I totally believe it. For sure. Alder did trick people into committing mass suicide. We don't know. That's one of those that we don't know the full story for, though. We don't know the full story on that one. Like, yeah, she tricked them into committing mass suicide, but why? And was it truly all Alder? Was it all Alder? I know that we saw the little bit of that memory whenever Tally saw it, and she was like she threw that container in there and like whatever, but I think there's something else that we don't know. There's something that we don't know about that whole situation, and it's because Alder hasn't said anything, and we don't know. We don't know. The trailer for episode 7 is on YouTube, so you have to check it out. Oh, I'm sure I'll check it out. I just haven't checked it out because it's been a crazy day for me. I have not had a second to do anything. Every time I come home from like work, I look at my phone and my phone is still at like 93% because I don't hardly look at my phone during the day. Alder has killed many innocents too. Oh, I'm sure she has. I'm not saying she's innocent by any means. I think she totally has killed innocent people, but I think in that situation, we don't know the full story. Thanks for the info. I will watch it. Oh, were you talking? You may be talking about something else. That's why I don't fully hate the spree, but I don't agree with them. I don't fully hate the spree. I don't. I think that there's a lot of stuff that it makes perfect sense to why they do what they do. I don't think we don't really know the full stuff with the spree either. So that's why I can't fully hate or love the spree. And so I'm not really on the side of like army or spree. I just think there's some information that we don't fully know yet. And I can't make a decision on something when I don't fully know everything going in. I think that everyone did good things and also bad ones. Oh yeah, for sure. I don't understand Willa is spree, but why she don't stay with Nikta. Sorry for my English. No, you're fine. So I think I got what you're saying. So I don't know. I think there's different spree all around. And it could be maybe Willa doesn't completely agree with everything that Nikta has done, because whenever she told the one guy, I can't remember what his name was, like you're committing suicide, you know that, right? Like you're going to die. Like she told that guy before he left, what did she say exactly? Like, I can't remember exactly how she worded it, but she's like, you're gonna die. So like, why don't you just stay with us? So I think that Willa probably doesn't agree with all this stuff that Nikta does. So I think that's probably how come she doesn't stay with Nikta all the time, even though they're technically on the same side. Willa probably like just takes care of everything on her end. Don't forget what Willa said. The spree's mission is no longer the army. That's only Nikta's mission. Yeah, and so that's exactly my point. Willa handles a different part of the spree. Nikta handles her issue. And Nikta has this like revenge fantasy thing that she's trying to pursue, and I think everyone's doing what they think is best, but Nikta, from what it looks like, Nikta is trying to get revenge. Willa is not really trying to get revenge. She's just trying to do what she thinks is right. So that's what it looks like from my point of view anyway. This series is so good. You just can't hate bad characters. Oh, for sure. I mean, that's why my name is Evil QK, because like even the evil characters, they weren't always evil, and there's something that pushed them to get to that point, and they always have the most fascinating backstories, you know, at least from my point of view. Because no offense, I don't want to know about a princess's backstory because it's all like la 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 la, but like a villain's backstory is like so good, because there's like always that one big moment that happens that's like, oh shit, like that's why you're evil. All we know is Nikta found the spree because of something Alder did. Yeah, that's all we know. That's all we know. So we don't, like I said, we just don't know everything yet. Elliot said the pure villains are the Camarilla. He said that in the Comic-Con. Oh, I'm sure. It totally does seem like the Camarilla is pure villain. Like, there is no, at least even with the Spree in season 1, it just kind of looked like a group of people who were standing up for what they believed and all that. But the Camarilla is like, they're just killing witches just because they don't like the fact that they're witches. Yeah, but I mean, like, Scylla, you just can't hate her. Oh, yeah, no, you can't hate Scylla. No. 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 You just can't hate Scylla. It's not possible. I don't know anyone that hates Scylla. Like, how can you hate Scylla? Aura has a Spree. The Spree has different cells. Willa is the leader of her own cell. Yeah, exactly. The Spree has many different leaders of different cells. Willa is the leader of her own cell. And Scylla is a part of Willa's cell. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were repeating that. That's why I said it like that. But yeah, so Scylla is a part of... She's gonna always follow Willa. Always. I think that Willa and the army will fight Nicta together. That's a possibility. I could see that. Because it kind of seems like, especially the little bit whenever Willa was in that one scene talking to that guy, I don't think that Willa agrees with Nicta. So I could see that. This season isn't finding Nicta. Oh no, they might save that for the next season. I could see that. I could see them waiting to push that completely off into the next season. Willa seemed to be Pacific. I think you mean like a pacifist? Do you mean like a pacifist? Well, I don't think she's a pacifist. If that's what you're trying to say, if that's how I took it, I don't think she is one. I think she'll always, I think she's always going to be, she's just a leader. So she hasn't done like a whole lot of fighting yet, but I don't think she's necessarily a pacifist. It's fighting the Camarilla. Yeah, this season is definitely fighting the Camarilla. Next season might be Nicta. If they get completely done with the Camarilla in this season, then they'll push off Nicta into next season. Raelle emotions in the next episode will be all over the place. Oh, I know. I'm just waiting to see. I already know, like, I'm probably gonna cry. I'm just waiting for it. If they make the reunions massive, if they make it some lame ass reunions, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed if they make them just super lame. They need to make them, if they make them a big reunions, then I'm gonna be emotional. But if they make them super lame, then obviously I probably won't. The final episode is called Revaluation, Part 1. So they're ending the season Part 1, so we don't see the next season. Won't see Part 2 till season 3. Nicta's hate for Alder is too much for it to be this strong after 25 years. I think they need that. I think Nicta is going to end up being like her own season. Like, they're going to end up fighting Nicta in probably in the next season. She's just too massive of a character. Nicta may work with them this season to stop the Camarilla, then after turn back to being the villain of the next season. I don't even know if she's going to team up with the army to fight the Camarilla. She might just say, you guys handle that on your own. That's how I feel like Nicta would be. Because Nicta, I feel like, got too much hate towards Alder. I don't know if she would team up with the army. I really don't. I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if she'd be willing to pause on her hate until after the Camarilla. She might just be like, everybody for yourselves. That's how I feel like Nicta would be. And we don't even fully know Nicta's personality. We don't know Nicta's personality at all. We're just like judging from what we've seen in this last episode, and then the little memory bits in like the previous episodes. And then that's it. But I feel like I just get that vibe. I just feel like she's like, fuck all y'all, I'm out. Like, I don't think she'll team up with the army. I don't. I'll be surprised if she does, because I just really don't think that she will. Like, Nicta will be the boss to fight on season 3. Yeah, I think so. I think she will be the next enemy. I think they're revving it up for her to be the next enemy. Hopefully they just don't throw too much of Nicta, like, in this right now, because it's like the primary thing right now is the Camarilla. They won't be done with the Camarilla this season because the war ends on a part 1. I spelled it wrong. I figured you did, because I was trying to figure out what it was, but I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, Nicta's gonna be her own thing. I don't think she's gonna team up with them. That's just my opinion. So we'll see how it ends with the Camarilla on season 3. Yeah, we'll see. It's most likely going to end on a cliffhanger since it's a part 1. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. For me, Nicta is such an amazing character. I think she's a great character. Like, she's got so much hate and emotion and, like, just so much. And she's got so much connection between, like, different characters. But I think that she wouldn't team up with the army because I think she would keep the fact that she isn't dead. I wonder if everyone does think that she's dead, though. I wonder if Alder thinks that Nicta's alive. Who all thinks that Nicta's dead? Technically, Nicta never existed. And that's what Tally was trying to say, is that Nicta never really existed. Like, Alder was trying to erase her from existence. So no one thinks she's dead because she never existed. I'm wondering if Alder thinks she's dead, though. Or if Alder thinks she's alive and just went away. Or, like, and that's what I want to know. And I wonder if Tally thinks she's dead. Like, Tally, I don't know if Tally thinks she's dead or what. She just knows she's got erased from existence. But Alder knows she isn't dead. Yeah, I could probably see that. Because there's not really any indication that anyone thinks that she's dead. She is just erased from existence. I do not think the ratings have been good this season, so I hope there will be a season 3, hopefully. I hope so. We'll see. Because I love this show too much. That's what happens with all my favorite shows, though. Tally knows she isn't dead. Yeah, well, I mean, Tally thinks that she's just erased from existence. The ratings have been great this season, better than the first one. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully. Hopefully they'll continue it. How does Tally know? From the memories? And then also from the memories, and then also from whenever she went to go show what's-her-face in the Alder Hall of Fame or whatever. She took her, and then she was kind of seeing the flash of, like, Nicta's, like, thing in photos. The audience has grown a lot. It has grown a lot. I'm praying for season 3. Yeah, we all are. Good evening. What's up, Steve? Okay, good. It's something that Jessica and Elliot sort of spilled in Comic-Con. What, that there's gonna be a season 3? I want to know how Nicta developed her own work. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool to know. If Nicta is the villain next season, then we will see more backstory. I wonder how old Nicta is, technically. Because she'd be older than Petra. Because Petra wasn't in that battle. Elliot is already talking a season 3, and so is Freeform, just not confirmed. Yeah, so fingers crossed. Everything is looking good so far, so we'll see. Yeah, that's also what I want next season. I mean, how would she know that she is alive if she saw her with a dead ritual? I think a lot of them probably think, well, that's when I thought she was gonna, because I even said it in the reaction, I thought she was gonna conjure up Nikta to see if Nikta was gonna be dead or not, but she didn't. She conjured up one of the people in the mass suicide, and to see what happened. So I don't think, she probably thinks she's dead because she didn't conjure up Nikta. I just definitely know that she knows that she was trying to get erased from existence. It wasn't Nikta on Samhain. I don't know if I spelled it right. I don't know. Nikta I don't know what you're trying to say, Nerea. I don't know what that word's supposed to be. Jessica confirmed it, so it'll probably be late 40s, early 50s. Are you trying to say Nikta resurrected? That's not what you're trying to say, is it? I want to know what happened to Willa, too. Because everyone thought she was, like, dead. They said that Nikta was 2 classes above Petra. Okay, so she wasn't, like, too much older than Petra. So pretty much, I'm assuming 2 classes is probably, like, 2 years. Whoa, love the channel. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Nikta brought Willa as part of the spree. Well, yeah, I know. Well, I don't know that, but, like, I see that. I think that Nikta convinced Willa to be a part of the spree for sure. And maybe she didn't even need a whole lot of convincing. Because Willa saw a lot of messed up stuff. Oh, recruited. Oh, that's what you were trying to say. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's what there you go. Yeah. Okay. You just switched the R and the U and it really messed up my mind. I was like, what is she trying to say? Jessica said Nikta recruited her. I see that. I want to actually see it though, like the actual being recruited into the spree. She said it during the live tweeting. Gotcha. The reason Willa turned to spree is because they kept separating Willa from her family because she was married to a human. I know. Yeah, I know. And she kept getting separated from him and her daughter and all that. My only thing is I wonder if she had to be away from them for a reason. Because the whole point of why she joined the spree was because she never got to be with her family. And then now she hasn't been with her family. And is that because she's afraid that the army was going to find out, or that she wasn't dead, or like what? But it seems to me the irony there, like you left the army because you could never see your family, and then you went to the spree and never saw your family. You never went back to go see your family. So I don't know if Nikta told her, I'm going to keep you alive to keep them, like, you can keep them safe by not, like, playing that kind of role. Like, you can keep them safe by not being near them. Do this stuff for me, and then you'll be able to even see them, but you can't be with them. Like, there's something, I want to know why. Like, why can she not be with her family? Is it because of the army? And if it's because of the army, that's really freaking ridiculous, because you left the army to go see your family and then you never saw your family. Makes no sense. There's something else there that we don't know. And I want to know. I want to know what it is. Does Rael's dad know that Willa is alive? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because I feel like the dad seems very close to Rael. And if he knew, I think he would have told Rael. Willa joined because she wanted to change the ways of the military. I know, but if it was because of the whole family situation, like, really? It wasn't because she couldn't see her family. Willa hated the rules of the military. You were forced to join the military and you had to marry a man who was a witch. I know, but she technically didn't have to say her vows. Technically, you don't have to say the vows. I mean, you do. But you don't. Like, there's some people that don't have to say them. Like, technically, I know Tally didn't have to say them, but she did. I don't know what that whole situation is with the you have to, but you don't have to. I don't know. Tally didn't have to, but it was the fact that she did. I know that much. Willa tried to get Rael with Scylla. When? Was it all of it? Do you mean like from like the whole season 1? Because like Scylla's mom was the one that was like telling her to get close to her or whatever. Is that what you mean by that? Willa was only part of the spree for 2 years. Willa was trying to get Rael back. All last season, that was what was happening. But why can she not see her then? Like, why can she not go and see? Like, you can literally do almost anything and everything with your power of like voice magic and shit, but you can't figure out how to see your daughter and to tell her you're not dead. Like, that's what I want to know. There's something there. Why can she not tell her daughter that she's still alive? There's a big missing piece there. We need a happy episode, like go on vacation or something. Just don't get killed or kidnapped. Right? Because that's almost pretty much what happened in the last episode. Yes, you do have to say it. If you don't say it, then you're a draft dodger. I know, but I know that Tally was different, and I don't know why it made her different. Because Tally did not have to. I remember that for sure. Tally didn't have to say it. Her mom told her not to say it, but she did anyway because Tally wanted to. The only reason Tally didn't have to say it is because her family served and died in the military. Oh, okay. There you go. Then that's why then. Only if your line of witches died in the military, you don't have to. Okay, at the Bellwether party in season 1. What about the Bellwether party in season 1? Then she gives away she is alive, which would expose her. Cassie, you missed a lot of info last season. No, I just don't. There's still more that we don't know. I get it. I get the fact that the army, if the army found her, then like it would expose a lot. I get that. But you still can't figure out how to somehow tell your daughter after all these years that you're alive, and like there's more. That's what I'm saying. Like, I see all the other parts. I see it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that like I didn't see any of that. Obviously I saw it. But what, like there's just so much gap of stuff, and we don't know. And that's why I want to know. Because for me, if that was my daughter, or if that was me with my mother, I mean, shit, I would hope that my mom would try to do anything and everything. But, like, I'm sure she will, or would. But, Like, if I was the mom, I'm gonna try to figure out how to tell my daughter that, hello, I'm not dead. Like, you know, it's just, I don't know. I don't get it. There's something. I don't know if she was like, there's something else. There's something else other than the army that's preventing that. The way that Tally ran for Raelle was so cute. Oh yeah, definitely. That scream though, yeah. Scylla's parents were killed for being draft dodgers just to prove a point, even when they gave themselves up, and if they found Scylla, they would have killed her too. I know the whole point of the draft dodgers, but her mom being as crazy as an important like character and like how she was like all of this stuff, I still think there's something else. There is something else. And once we find out, I'm going to say, see, this is what I was talking about. Once we figure it out. Willa basically explained it earlier this season, just didn't directly say it. Right, I want to know. Just tell me. Tell me to my face. Why? That's what I want to know. Okay, I'm gonna have to end the stream soon because I had to edit this video, but hold on. That's what she was doing in season 1, the whole point of her trying to get Raelle back, and Raelle would have found out her mom was alive season 1 if Scylla brought her home. I know, but there's more. There's more. Like, there's more there. There's even more. There's something else. And that's what I'm like trying to say. There's something else. Elliot even said why Willa joined the spree. I want to see it in the show. That's what I want to see. I want to have her mom say, this is why I didn't, because this is bound to happen, because Raelle's gonna ask her, why didn't you come and see me? And I want to hear that answer. That's what I want to hear. That's what I'm waiting on. I want to hear it from the mom's mouth. I know that technically, like, Elliot and like all of them, they're the creators of the show. I get it. But I have to hear it from that. I have to like see the mom tell Raelle, like, I need to see it. I need her to say why she didn't communicate with her for however long. And why, like, you know, need to know. I'm just sad for the witches that they were ordered to keep Raelle safe because they didn't get to eat their cookies. Oh yeah, I know. Raelle was even like, I was feeling generous. There's no extra information except for the cover-up story. I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it from the mom, and I think that's why I'm like so adamant about, like, I just need to hear it from the mom. I need to. That's what I need to hear it from. I need Raelle to ask it, and she will ask. You know Raelle's gonna ask. You know Raelle's gonna ask why. And I want to hear the mom's response. I can already imagine the shocked face of Raelle if she sees her mom. Oh, I know. Me too. I can't wait for it. Yeah, I doubt that will happen if Elliot just told us. She'll tell her. You know Raelle's gonna ask. You know Raelle's gonna ask why after all this time. Why? You know she's gonna ask. You know they're gonna show that scene. Unless the show ends up getting canceled, she's gonna end up asking that scene. Or asking that question. Like, that's gonna be a scene within itself. Because it's gonna be emotional. It's gonna be a thing. Like, if they don't have that scene, that's gonna be questionable. Yeah, the cookie scene was just too sad. Willa is probably just going to tell Raelle that she did try to get her back, and why she joined the spree. Well, then that's what I need to hear. I need to know from her what happened and where her mindset is on everything. That's what I need to know. Rael could have stayed inside. They probably would have came and got her inside too. Shit. That doesn't mean Willa is gonna share the full truth. Oh, I know. I'm just saying that's what I need to hear, though. I'm not saying that she's gonna end up saying the full truth, but I know that Rael's gonna ask. Her mom's gonna say something, whether it's the full truth or whether even it's a bold-faced lie. I want to hear what she has to say, and then be able to figure out after that, like, okay, this is my opinion on this, and whether or not I think it's true or like whatever, you know? But anyway, I probably need to go ahead and end this stream so I can freaking edit that whole episode. They already said how Willa died and why she joined. Woman? I know. But I need to hear it from the mom. I need to hear it from Willa. That's my point. Because there's always, the whole point of like every show is you're always going to have like missing pieces. And so I'm just trying to figure out what's the next missing piece. So what Willa told us is exactly what she told Scylla, just in more of a motherly and protective way. Yeah, I think there's more though. I still think that there's more. There's more. But anyway, I will talk to you guys next week. We'll see how episode 7 goes. Probably have a full stream on episode 7, especially since we had this whole stream basically on episode 6. And then do Young Royals. Oh, I hit my knee. Anyway, so, but yeah. Alrighty, guys. So I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.